some people want to say because takanga tiri kuhondo, therefore we cannot be criticized. I was in the war myself. I don't mind being criticized by anybody. I don't mind being criticized by anybody. We fought so that there can be democratic discourse. So singling out Comrade Matuke, it's very unfortunate and it's not necessary. And it's being done by people who have information in bits and pieces. And what they are trying to do is to egg on, and I repeat this phrase, to egg on one of the members of the Presidium to be in a confrontational mood with the whole Politburo. It's not good for that member. And I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to people who are egging him on. You are different from the others. To survive a war, it's a matter of luck. And once you survive, if you begin to see virtue in yourself, because waka survive Hondo, then you are not respecting Wamuaya Wakasara. Because for you to survive, somebody had to shoot the one who was going to shoot you. And that person who shot may have then been shot and died. You walk upon her. So it's not good chest pumping. And furthermore, I also want to say it. We never fought in Zana forces, and I think also in Zipra forces, as generals. We fought as commanders and cadres and comrades. Hatina ma general atati, but general we are after the war. And a lot of the people who were fighting vakaramba kupinda mu army, vapedza hondo vakatapedza basa redu, vakaendawo. Some of us we just went to other lives. So the fact that they may be generals today has no particular bearing about the performance of somebody in the war. It's to do about the Zimbabwe Defense and its professional army. But some people were not clustered around a certain individuals at a particular time want to elevate those people. No. I had to disabuse during one of the interviews here in the Friday drinks about trying to elevate certain comrades from the war above others. Hakuna akanga ari comrade kupfura vamwe kuhondo. Tata angotakura futi 1-1. Indakanga tichirwa neyangu ndiri 1-1. Saka handina muwandinoona sunga agamba kupfura kwa zvandakaita ini. And handimbozoona ndiri gamba kupfura zvakaita vamwe vapenyu kana vakafa. We just fought together. So I think any singling out of Matuke is not right. And I would hope that if those people who are doing it think they are doing a favor to that particular member of the Politburo, they are not doing him a favor. And I don't know whether he has got communion with those people who are doing that. I hope he will have the respect to tell them that they should stop it, because it besmirches his integrity as a war veteran himself, if it gets to that. Furthermore, that matter was just a kerfuffle. There was not much talked about. The president came and said, there's this dossier which came from somewhere, and the Politburo says, we don't deal with dossiers which don't come from proper institutions. So we said, who is the author of that document? And nobody wanted to own it up. Somebody wanted to read it. But the president had already read it for us. So we knew what was inside. So the Politburo says, our president, we are not foisted agendas by outsiders here in this Politburo. This is neither here or there. So the matter was shunted aside. It was just, it didn't really had anything to do with the deliberations of the Politburo about on that day. The Congress, the conference in Mutare, definitely the issues which I've talked about how the president can close the gap between infrastructure and economic growth, what he's trying to do in foreign diplomacy to attract more investment capital to Zimbabwe, the quest for a Security Council seat at the United Nations Security Council by Zimbabwe, and the campaign which must go into it. Then the resolutions which were coming out from the provinces, including the organs of the party about the conference in Mutare, those are the things which occupied us, not this matter pane vamwe vanhu vanongofunga kuti ZANU-PF ichateerera zvinotaurwa nana Hopewell nana Temba nevamwe vari kuona naAustralia. Hativaziye kana taakutaura zvinhu zvine basa mumusangano medu, and they real don't matter, no matter who is sponsoring them. And their effort at trying to create resonance within the presidium is coming. It will never bear fruit. It won't, because we take the job of running Zimbabwe and delivering prosperity and paying homage to the people who died for this country. We take it too serious to be distracted by petty agendas.